Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Well, today I'm going to answer the question that I overwhelmingly get asked more than any other question on this channel. So I hope you find this informative, and for those of you in the outlying areas, and I mean outlying areas, this is great news. So I'm up here in the shop, also known as the Bungalow, which you might have caught wind of. And last night I was doing some research on an upcoming review with a new LiTime battery. This is one that I formerly reviewed a while back. This is their one-touch control button battery. It's a great battery. We know that LiTime makes great batteries. We've seen them busted open, torn apart. They live up to everything that they specify they will. And everyone is really happy with these. I'm hearing no complaints about these batteries whatsoever. And they were formerly known as Ampere Time, as a lot of you know, and they have successfully rebranded to LiTime and have really made a name for themselves. So now we are more familiar with them as LiTime. That's been out for a while, a couple of years, I want to say, since they switched over the name. And they haven't missed a beat. And in fact, they've actually increased their product line, and their build quality is, there's nothing to complain about. It's just absolutely superb. So anyway, this is the point of the whole video, was while I was doing some research for an upcoming video on a new battery they have, I ran across something that for those of us living in the outlying areas, which is also the #1 question I get asked on this channel, by far, far and away. I have people emailing me, commenting in the comment section, reaching out in all different kinds of ways. And #1 is they say, how do you get lithium iron phosphate shipped to the islands? I am in Hawaii, and a lot of the batteries that I have reviewed will not ship to Hawaii. And for those of you that live in Alaska and Puerto Rico as well, you know, like when you go to buy something that has any weight to it, like these do have some weight, a lot of times it says only in the lower 48 states are these batteries shipped to, will not ship to Hawaii, Alaska, and Puerto Rico. And for those of us that live in those outlying areas, well, that is a common thing we see when we are trying to order products. But LiTime has changed, and it's on their webpage, and I'm going to show you. And this is a great news. So like I said, last night I was looking at their website at litime.com, and here it is on their homepage, and it's just flicking through all the various things that they've got going on right now. And I went to the shop section, and this is what caught my eye. Now, of course, their product line has really increased. I won't scroll through everything, but they've got a ton of stuff. But right there, 12 volt, 100 amp hour island delivery. Now that just jumped out at me, so I took a further look. And when I click on that, this shows their 12 volt, 100 amp hour lithium iron phosphate, and it says island delivery only. And as you can see, it says $399.99, so 400 bucks. And then when I scroll down a little bit further, free shipping, free standard shipping to Hawaii, Alaska, and Puerto Rico in 4 to 6 business days. Free standard shipping. So let's look at what their regular one costs. And here it is, same battery for $261. So, okay, they're charging about $140 extra. So they've just basically included what it would cost to ship this battery here in the price tag. But I'm telling you, that is a big deal for people out here in the outlying areas. The extra 140 bucks, I believe that is absolutely worth it. If I was going to purchase a battery, I would definitely purchase a LiTime and pay that extra 140 bucks, because you still get the 5-year warranty. Everything is exactly the same. But they are now reaching out to these outlying areas, which I'm not seeing the other companies do that. Every time I make a review on any lithium iron phosphate battery, I inevitably get asked many times, hey, how are you getting those batteries to the island? How are you getting those batteries to the island? So the answer to the question is the manufacturers ship them out here to me for doing reviews. So, I don't have that problem. But then when you watch one of my reviews and you say, hey, I want one of those batteries, you go on to some of the other brand websites and they won't ship to Hawaii, Alaska, or Puerto Rico, which we are all familiar with that if we live in those areas. And here we are back on the island only section, which you will see on the website. 4 to 6 business days, 5-year warranty, backed up by technical support within 24 hours, 30-day hassle-free returns. So LiTime has taken the extra step, which many of the other companies and of batteries that I have reviewed are not doing. And I just wanted to let you guys know, because I do get asked this question an awful lot. So now LiTime will get you your batteries, whether you're way up in the north of Alaska, way out there in Puerto Rico, or way out here in Hawaii. Here's the answer to that question. How do you get them? Well, how do you get them? You can get them from LiTime right there. And this 100 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery, we've seen so many reviews on. It's a great battery. It's a great build. So that's the answer to that question. The most often asked question I ever get by far. And now here, just in scrolling around last night, I found this. So I love the LiTime batteries. They work well. I use this one all the time. It works well. I even use one of the old Ampere Times that they sent out a long time ago, and they were just fantastic as well. But now since they've switched over to being called LiTime, they just have so many products to choose from. Now, I don't know if you were to want one of these or a larger battery, if you couldn't contact them and say, hey, I want one of those shipped to one of these areas. It only specifies on the website that right now for those areas, it is this specific model. But even if that is all, that's really something. And just look how many things they've added over the past couple of years. I mean, they've just got batteries of various sizes. Their build quality, like I said, is really great. We all know that. We've watched all the reviews. But that's what caught my eye. 12 volt, 100 amp hour island delivery. Great news for all of you. So now, instead of me saying every time I answer a comment, well, contact the manufacturer and see if they'll open the doors to get it out here. LiTime's opened that door, and they're going to start sending you these batteries. So there you go. So I've always thought that that's what all companies should be doing, is just go ahead and tack on the little extra shipping charge, but still get these batteries out to these areas, because I've had people in Puerto Rico and Alaska and of course Hawaii, because I'm out here, draws a lot of attention about how these batteries are getting out here. And it's kind of hit or miss is what I've been telling everybody over the years. I mean, sometimes they say yes, they will, and with the shipping charge, which we are all used to in the outlying areas, paying a shipping charge, so that's not a big deal. And 140 bucks to get one of these out here, I don't think that's unreasonable at all, especially since they're, giving you the 5-year warranty. They're backing their product all the way. So really happy to see this. Had to share it with you guys because that's the #1 question I get asked. And LiTime's where I'm going to start pointing everybody, is LiTime will get you the battery or batteries. I mean, you can tie a couple of these up, make a 24 volt system, get 4 of them, make a 48 volt system. So you've got a lot of flexibility with these. Like I said, on that particular thing that they're showing, it's not this specific model, but you might want to inquire if you want something besides that 100 amp hour, just their standard lithium iron phosphate battery. But even if that's the only one that they're shipping right now, it's a great battery and it would serve your purposes well, especially for off-grid type of an application. So yeah, I was really, really excited to see that last night. I was like, oh, finally a company is saying, yeah, we'll get it to you, no problem. So I hope that helps you guys in the outlying areas. That's going to be my standard answer from now on, no matter what battery I review, and they say, how in the world can I get those batteries sent to me? I'm going to point you to LiTime until some of these other companies start saying the same thing, because they can get out here. A lot of them choose not to ship them to the outlying areas, but it can be done. And I hope to see more and more companies fall in line with LiTime's example, because there are other good batteries out there, but this is what we want to see, because people want these batteries all around the world. So let's get them out there. All right, you guys, just wanted to share that with you. I get excited over those things. Aloha. Have a great day. It's beautiful today. Catching good solar. Caught water already this morning. The best of both worlds continues out here.